Hello, this is Tim Hill, President of the PFFA on Monday afternoon, April the 22nd. Wanted to give you all an update on the status of the anti-labor bills at the state legislature, and I felt it was particularly important because the PFFA magazine, you just probably received your copy of that in the mail. Unfortunately, there's significant lag time between the time that we write and the time that the issue is printed and delivered in the mail, so I wanted to give you an update. The original bills that we were talking about were Senate bills 1484, 1485, 1486, and 1487. Those bills, as far as the bill numbers, the original documents have pretty much ceased to exist. And some of those issues, thankfully, have been resolved and we will not see again this session. There are two outstanding issues, though. House Bill 2130 contains the language from Senate Bill 1484 that would ban most, if not all, third-party paycheck deductions, including your union dues. As you know, collection of union dues is very important to the ongoing efforts of this organization to represent you both at the national, state, and local levels. When you pay your union dues, that partially funds your local, partially funds the PFFA, and a small amount goes on to the IFF, which allows your organizations to represent you at both the local level, the state legislative level, and at the White House and Congress as well, on all of those issues that are important to us as firefighters. House Bill 2130 passed out of the Senate. It was what's known as the Strike Everything Amendment, and they played some real parliamentary games with that to be able to take that bill, which was originally intended to enforce laws on taxi and limousine records, and turn it into a law that had to do with the ability for you to have deductions not only for your union dues but for deferred compensation, charitable and credit union deductions as well. We've been successful to this point working with the Speaker of the House to keep that bill bottled up. I want to thank Speaker Tobin for not putting that bill on the floor for a vote, but I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I think he views it as really as unnecessary legislation. Since we are already in a right-to-work state, union membership is not compulsory, plus the harmful effects it could have, of course, on your ability to save for your retirement or to get reduced interest rate auto loans through your bank or your credit union. So there are a number of reasons why that is a very poor piece of legislation. The powers that be that are opposed to the middle class and the working class folks are continuing to push hard to get that bill out onto the floor for a vote, but as of today, we're okay. It has not been scheduled for any type of a floor vote. And I want to thank everyone who we asked to make phone calls and send emails to their senators and their representatives to kill those bills, and that effort has been very effective. As usual, we can do all that we want to out of this office, but it comes down to the rank and file member taking the time to make the effort to help us with critical pieces of legislation. There's another amendment in a bill called 2570, which would say that if you have a meet and confer agreement, it would have to be posted publicly for 30 days before the council or fire district could vote on that, and any citizen in the county in which that jurisdiction is could sue over that agreement. Again, another ridiculous piece of anti-labor legislation that is being pushed by ALEC and the Goldwater Institute. We're fairly confident at this point that we have that piece of legislation bottled up as well. We will keep you advised, and we will certainly reach out and contact you if we need any efforts made to help kill that poor piece of legislation. Again, I just wanted to give you a quick update to update where we were in the magazine relative to the four bills and how that is playing out today. Nothing's for sure until session is completely over, but I'm fairly confident at this point that we've been successful in killing all of the anti-union legislation that affects firefighters. Thank you very much.